Hi, sixth graders. In this video, we're going to start our car search. So you may very well have a car that you know you want to buy, but before we do that, we're going to look up for some expert recommendations on what are the best cars. So maybe you have an idea in mind for just a type of car, like for instance, an SUV, or for instance, a sedan. So we're going to look for an article that's going to tell us what the best type of car may be. So I'm going to extract those keywords, best car, and I actually had said sedan, and I'm going to put 2021 in here for the year because I want the best cars for, now, the cars that are available now. So here are some choices here. Best new sedans from Car and Driver. So I'm going to tell you, Car and Driver, that's a reliable source. That's a magazine about cars. So that would be, if you find an article from Car and Driver, that would be a good choice. Edmunds is another car expert company. So that would be a good source. US News, we know we like US News, right? We've used them before. Okay, Motor Trend, that would be another good one. Forbes is another magazine that would be a good one. Okay, so down here, KBB, that's Kelley Blue Book. They're car experts. Okay, so those are the websites that I would stick to. Anything from any of those websites would be fine. So if you need to pause and rewind this video and listen to those once again, be sure to do that so you know some good options for reliable sources. Okay, so I'm going to click on this Car and Driver one. Okay, here we are, best new sedans of 2021. And I'm going to scroll down, Hyundai Accent, Kia Rio, Hyundai Elantra, Honda Civic, Mazda 3, Volkswagen Jetta GLI, Honda Accord, Hyundai Sonata, Mazda 6, Kia K5, Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Oh my gosh, this just goes on and on, right? So they've given us lots of good choices. So what I would want you to do, and you don't have to pick a car from your article, but I want you to know that these websites exist, and I do want you to get your practice in citing sources. And maybe these lists will give you a good idea for a car that you decide you want to purchase for this project. So I would go ahead and copy this link, create a new citation in Noodle Tools with that as my URL. Here, this would be my article title here. Best new sedans of 2021. The name of the website is up here, Car and Driver. If I scroll all the way to the bottom, I bet I can find a publication date. Okay, well, I can get the copyright date, 2021. I went ahead and cited that article in Noodle Tools, and here it is. Now I'm going to create my note card. So you're either doing this on Noodle Tools or you have a packet with the note cards in your packet. It's really the same method, whether you're using Noodle Tools or the paper note card. And I'm going to show you how I would set this up here. So my title, the research question I was answering is, what car should I purchase? And then your source goes on there. So because I'm using Noodle Tools, I can pick my source right here from the dropdown. If you're using the packet, this source should have been number 6 for you. So you would put that number 6 in the top right corner of your paper note card. And then I'm going to use some bullet points to put keywords on the left side of my note card. And I'm going to go back to my article and I'm going to go ahead and choose their sedan that they said was number 1. And that is the Hyundai Accent. Okay. So I'm going to copy that, paste that onto my note card. That's one of my keywords here. And I'm going to look up and what they say, starting price around $16,000. It's one of the least expensive new vehicles. It's available in a 6-speed manual transmission, 4-cylinder. I'm going to say least expensive And I'm going to put 4 cylinders, just a little bit of a description about my car. You might have other things to describe. And now over here in my paraphrase section, the right side of my note card, I'm going to answer this question. According to the car and driver, the Hyundai Accent. Oh, you know what I should have included as a keyword? Number 1, because it was number 1 on the list. The Hyundai Accent is number 1 on the list of best sedans for 2021. It is the least expensive of the cars, and it has 4 cylinders. Okay. That's what I'm going to do for my paraphrase. So your paraphrase could look different than mine, but I was just giving you an example of what one might look like. So you're going to have the name of the car, where it falls on your list, and then some description words about it. And that's all you need.